Yeah, Big Baby JTV, man. We started off like this, man. By the way, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate y'all for showing love. Let's talk about Gucci, man, Big Scarr, and the family, right? The family of Big Scarr. By the way, I'm going to start out by saying this. Rest in peace, Big Scarr, man. This Big Scarr is a rapper coming out of Memphis who unfortunately passed away, I think, a few weeks ago due to, at least from what it seems, what has been noted is a overdose on Percocets. The dude was 22 years old. He came up basically with Big 30 and, Poe Shiesty, right? And essentially, he was part of this Memphis revolution coming up, signed to 1017 Break Squad, you know what I mean? And, 1017, the label owned by Gucci. And the sad thing about this label is that almost everybody that he signed, Gucci has signed, is either in jail or in a casket, unfortunately. And this is what happens when individuals who become rap and hip-hop famous or who become famous in the game, but when they're usually used to, being in the streets or being, have a mentality that doesn't fit where they are in life. Unfortunately, Gucci is so not obsessed, but he finds guys, right, individuals to sign that he relates to that are actively in the streets. And when you're actively in the streets, every street dude already knows this. It's either jail or prison, a casket or jail. That's pretty much it. If you're active street dude, you're going to be in either a casket, you know what I mean? Or you're going to be in a jail cell. Those are inevitable, bro. That's just the facts. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, Big Scarr ended up in a casket, and the family, right? One of the family members, I think maybe one of the sisters or one of the cousins, basically went off on Gucci and said, "Yo, Gucci's terrible, ungrateful. He didn't even cover the funeral costs for Big Scarr." Come to find out, Gucci had actually sent $10,000 to the funeral home that was hosting the funeral, right? And spent almost $10,000 on flowers that he sent to Big Scar's funeral, right? So the sister or the cousin, actually, it was actually both of them, they were going off on Gucci. Keep in mind, Gucci, as the owner of 1017 label, he doesn't have to do nothing. You know what a lot of these labels do that's really disgusting? What they do is they see a rapper die, put out a life insurance policy on them so they make money off of these rappers' death, and then a few months later, they release a posthumous album just to make more money off the dead. You know what I mean? Jadakiss even said in his raps, dead rappers get better promotion. That's a fact. Let me tell you this, man. Rest in peace, Juice WRLD. Bro died almost 3 years ago. There's been at least 5 albums that came out after him. XXX Tentacion, rest in peace. He died 4 years ago. Bro, they done released so many, 4 or 5 albums. or unreleased tracks, half-done tracks, things that shouldn't even be released. It's messed up. You know what I mean? And these labels are getting money from it. You know what I mean? At least we got an individual like Young Dolph who has a posthumous album, but he was independent. So he didn't have any major label. A lot of that funds is going to his family, See, this is the culture that we have in black society. I love my black people, but you niggas is ungrateful as hell. You know what I mean? Just because one person has some money, y'all think that he has to spend it all on y'all, right? When y'all can get a life insurance policy and watch out for things like this. So how does the story conclude? The story concluded with the father of Big Scarr having to go on the internet to clarify that he paid for half of the funeral arrangements, that he was thankful for Gucci for even giving any money towards the arrangements. Nonetheless, $10,000, man. That's not a joke. That's $10,000 for, even if you're rich, that's not a joke. You know what I'm saying? So big up to Gucci, man. And some kids, bro. Some people are so entitled. And I'm pretty sure these people are not kids that were putting dirt on Gucci's name. Ungrateful people, man. Especially our people, man. Let's do better, bro. Sub to the channel, man. Show your boy some love. Big Baby JTV. I'm out, bro.